Kilmar Armando Abrego Garcia, a hard-working Maryland resident, had carved a life filled with love and promise. He had fled gang violence in El Salvador years ago. He was granted protection in the United States. He was building a future for his family. Then, a cruel twist of fate ripped him away. In a heart-wrenching case of mistaken identity, Garcia was deported back to El Salvador. His crime? An administrative error. Garcia's deportation sent shockwaves through his family and the legal community. How could a country founded on principles of justice make such a grave mistake? The answer, it seemed, lay buried under layers of bureaucracy and a political climate rife with anti-immigrant sentiment. Garcia was now trapped in the clutches of the notorious Sicat mega-prison, a grim testament to El Salvador's brutal approach to crime. The weight of the world fell on the shoulders of his wife, Jennifer. She now faced the daunting task of caring for their 3 young children alone. One of her children, a 5-year-old boy, is nonverbal and autistic, adding another layer of complexity to their already challenging situation. As Jennifer fought tirelessly for her husband's return, her 9-year-old daughter, with the innocence and wisdom only a child can possess, decided to raise her voice. In a plea that reverberated across the internet, Garcia's 9-year-old daughter poured out her heart. "Please, bring my daddy home," she begged, her voice trembling with a mix of fear and determination. Her words, simple yet profound, cut through the noise of political rhetoric and legal jargon. They spoke directly to the heart of the matter: a family torn apart, a father unjustly imprisoned, and a child's unwavering love. "I miss him so much," she continued, her eyes welling up with tears. "He didn't do anything wrong." Her plea was a stark reminder of the human cost of bureaucratic indifference and the devastating impact of deportation on families. It was a call for empathy, a desperate cry for justice that transcended borders and legal technicalities. Her words struck a chord with millions, igniting a firestorm of outrage and support. People from all walks of life rallied behind the Garcia family, demanding his immediate release. The case quickly gained international attention, shining a harsh light on the Trump administration's immigration policies and their devastating consequences. Every day that Garcia spent in the brutal confines of Sicat was a day stolen from his family. His absence left a gaping hole in their lives, a constant reminder of the injustice they endured. Jennifer struggled to explain to her children why their father was gone, why promises of his return remained unfulfilled. The children, too young to grasp the complexities of immigration law, felt the pain of their father's absence acutely. Their once happy home was shrouded in sadness, their laughter replaced by a silence that spoke volumes. The youngest child, unable to comprehend the situation, expressed his confusion and distress through behavioral changes, a heartbreaking testament to the toll of family separation. The family's struggle was a microcosm of the countless families torn apart by deportation. It laid bare the human cost of policies that prioritize enforcement over compassion, of a system that often fails to protect the most vulnerable among us. As the legal battle raged on, the Garcia family clung to hope, their love for Kilmar the only shield against the storm that threatened to engulf them. A glimmer of hope emerged when the Supreme Court, in a landmark ruling, ordered the Trump administration to facilitate Garcia's return. The court recognized the injustice of his deportation, the violation of his rights, and the government's failure to uphold its obligations. However, the fight was far from over. The Trump administration, despite admitting the error, continued to drag its feet, citing bureaucratic hurdles and claiming it lacked the authority to secure Garcia's release. Their arguments rang hollow, exposing a callous disregard for the human cost of their actions. The $6 million deal with El Salvador to hold U.S. deportees further fueled the outrage, highlighting the administration's hypocrisy and its willingness to prioritize political expediency over justice. As Garcia languished in prison, his family and supporters refused to give up hope. They understood that his case was about more than just one man's freedom. It was a test of America's commitment to justice, a referendum on its soul. The fight for Kilmar Armando Abrego Garcia is a fight for the soul of America, a reminder that behind the cold, hard statistics of immigration policy lie real lives, real families, and real stories of hope, resilience, and the enduring power of love.